Hello, Alex in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com, but call me Mo Better, because I may be seeing Mo Better, looking Mo Better, and show everyone else how to bring that love and feeling back to glasses. When I cut the Zeiss Blue, let's try this again, the Zeiss Blue Protect anti-glare coating for your BMW model number 6027. Comes in the hard case with the BMW logo on there. And again, this is model number 6027, color 20, the gray marble, the 52 eye size, 16 bridge, 140 temple length. Let me take everything out of the original packaging as BMW sends it to me. It's got the BMW propeller on the lens, same as on each temple. Very nice craftsmanship, German craftsmanship, amazing spring hinges. There's a double barrel spring hinge on this. I don't know if the cameras can zoom in enough to pick that up. And of course it comes with a BMW. It's got the hard case, but if you don't want to carry around the hard case, it also comes with a carrying bag, which doubles as a cleaning cloth with the BMW logo in the bottom right hand corner. You will be getting all of that. Let me try and clean up a little bit here, because I've got a lot to show you, and I'm going to do things a little differently today. First of all, shout out to Alex, who works with the Pawtucket, Rhode Island Fire Department. One of his crew has just gotten out of the ICU battling the coronavirus. Today is April 21st. We're still in the middle of it, the thick of it. And he's off the ventilator. He's regained consciousness. There's a long road to recovery, but it's a lot better news than some of the other people out there. So Alex and the rest of the guys in his fire department, hats off to you. You guys truly are the heroes. It's sad that it takes something like this for people to fully appreciate what you do for our communities. But yeah, hats off to you. So let me begin. I'm going to show you some frames. I'm going to show you a lot of frames in this video. Normally I tell you all about the lenses, but let me just tell you this. These are the Zeiss lenses, single vision lenses with the Zeiss Blue Protect anti-glare. So it protects against the harmful blue light you hear about. Okay, that's about it. Let's do stuff differently. You've seen enough of my videos. If you really want me to go into detail, yeah, these lenses are unbreakable. They have 100% UVA, UVB protection. Yeah. If you want to hear everything about them, go to my other videos. I'm going to show you some cool stuff in this one. This is the very first video that I've shown this in, a couple different frames. But I'm going to take out your original demo lenses, one of which has the BMW emblem on there. And of course, you're going to receive all the manufacturer's accoutrements. Job ID number 2614. I'm going to hit the start button. A little stylus is going to pop up, go around and trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy any genuine, authentic BMW frame or any frame that I offer, and you'll receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipts have my federal ID tax number on there, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase. Now, I'm considered out of network as far as insurances go, but you'll still get your out of network reimbursement. You'll get your full reimbursement from the health savings account. Now, my website takes MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover, but PayPal does not take health savings account flex dollars. So if you want to use your HSA card, you just got to go to the website, get the phone number off the contact me page, call me up. Better yet, email me, let me know what you want. I'll get you a total. That way, when you do call me up to give me your card, you'll know exactly how much you'll be paying. So your pupillary distance is 62, divided by 2 is 31. I'm going to move on to the next screen. Go ahead and enter your pupillary distance of 31. I'm going to tap the minus button a couple times till we get there. I want to raise the optical center up to 2 millimeters to 19. And let's go ahead and get your lenses prepped. Your right eye reads -1 1/4, -50 at 30. You're the same on both eyes, just change of the axis. So -1 1/4, -50. At 30, was it? Yes it was. Turn that to 30. The axis wheel, put the power drum on 0. Make sure there's no induced prism. I do have to move the prism ring from time to time to read the prescription off of progressives. Just want to make sure everything is sitting where it's supposed to be. That purplish hue means that is the Blue Protect. Now, let's just, I said I wasn't going to do it, but let's hang on here. I've got some Crizal Provencia lenses. Got that hiding around. Let me show you the difference between Crizal Provencia and the Zeiss Blue Protect. The Provencia, here's my social media platform, quite literally, that I put the glasses on. You can see that Crizal Provencia has a yellowish brown hue to it. The Zeiss lenses are so much clearer. They both have the purplish hue to them, which blocks the harmful, the blue light which is in the violet, ultraviolet spectrum is being eliminated with that coating on there. But the Zeiss lenses in my right hand are so much clearer than Crizal Provencia in my left. Just to give you a little heads up on that. I lied, I am talking about the lenses. Okay, -1 1/4, -50 at 30, 30, -1 1/4. Put the lens in, rotate it to the spherical component of your prescription comes into view. Check your astigmatism correction. I'll explain what all that means in a little bit. Put 3 dots on your lenses. 1, 2, 12. Oops, I mathed wrong. I'm going to put an R on there for an aura, as we say here in the South, for right. Left eye -1 1/4, -50 at 165. I don't have to move that. I do need to move the axis wheel to 165. And before I forget, let me mark the packet for your right lens so you know you're getting all the manufacturer's original packaging. -1 1/4, -50, Zeiss Duravision Blue Protect. Aspheric, the AS stands for aspheric, which simply means not spherical. An aspheric lens is flatter across all meridians, giving you a wider field of view. And this is your right lens. Let's do the same thing now for the left. -1 1/4, -50 at 165. Take the lens out of the protective sleeve. Line everything up. Rotate it until the spherical component of your prescription comes into view first. Check your astigmatism correction. Put 3 dots on there. 1, 2. What comes after 2? That dot does. We're going to put an L on there. Highlight this one. -1 1/4, -50. That's what I love about Zeiss. They document everything. And of course at the top, they also have DVBP, Duravision Blue Protection. And this is the left lens. And if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. You knew it was coming. You did. Okay, so this is the block, or as I like to call them, Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. I've got 2 double-sided adhesive stickers. The black side is the sticky side. Stick that onto the first platform. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. Line up the magnet where that goes. The reason why I put those 3 dots on there, it tells me that it's oriented in there just perfectly. So we're going to get everything there. The blue cross is the geometric center of your frame. Your eye is just above that. There's an orange crosshair just up from the blue cross. And that just tells me that everything is laid out in there perfectly. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto, give me that back, the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the left lens. Pull the paper away and make the black side sticky. That silver button on the back is a magnet. It does this job twice. The first time it attaches itself to another magnet there in the arm. Same pupillary distance, same optical center height. I don't have to move anything. Get everything lined up in there perfectly. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. I recommend everyone go out, put it on the front seat of your fire truck, and then you can ride around town putting out fires and cutting your own lenses, and you won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs to do it for you. The actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to grind away your lens material to its final size. That wheel in the center is going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. I'm going to wake up the computer. Job ID number 2614, 2614. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, Hindex plastic, or Trivex, I would select that. Go ahead and press the sticker on there firmly. Now the magnet's going to do its job a second time. It's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Hit the green start button, the door closes, the clamp shuts, making an awful noise. but it does shut. And then it's going to be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the right side of the frame. And you can see as it's tracing the shape of the right lens, measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly precisely where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you will have none with your prescription in this frame. Now, this frame, the BMW 6027 color 20, comes in a gray marble. It also comes in color 50, which is a blue and a tortoise. Now on my website, which I copied off of BMW's website, that blue is much bolder blue. In reality, that's actually a darker, almost a midnight blue. It is not as iridescent as the picture on my website. So I'm glad that you went with this one. This is a much more realistic version of what you're getting versus what I just copied from BMW's website. Now, I am wearing this frame in the blue tortoise. This is model number 6045, color 50 again. It's a blue tortoise. I'm always wearing some blue with some khakis or brown pants, so the brown shoes, so it goes well with that. It also comes in like a caramel tortoise as well. Now, the frame I really like, by the way, this is what's known as a classic P3 shape. But check out this 70s vintage looking frame. This is model number 6060. It is a beast. 57 eye size, again, color 50. They like using color 50, oh, it's a different code. Dark blue with that lighter blue, that almost iridescent quality on there. I think this would make an awesome pair of sunglasses. But nonetheless, that's not the frames I came here to show you. This is the Oakley Gascan. As I was telling Alex, I have started designing my own frames. I'm about to show you those too. But this is the next collection I'll be doing. I'm going to come out with a line for first responders. I've already got the domain TBL Eyewear, which stands for Thin Blue Line. If you can imagine this frame and every other frame that I offer, this is the only frame that Oakley does. It's called the Tonal Flag. It's a black and white US flag with a horizontal blue line through that. Take away the O, I'm going to just have the rectangle of the US flag with the blue going through it. And I'm also going to come out with a red line to support the fire department, because you guys just don't get enough credit for what you guys do. You get credit for being good cooks, good chefs, and hey, I've got some friends who are. But every frame that I have is going to have a rectangular metal pin embedded into the frame with a screw holding it on. That's going to have the black and white US flag. The flag will not be reversed. You're not going to have the stars on this side. It's going to have this one on both sides. So all they did was use the same one. I'm going to make sure that it's pointed in the right direction with the stars on the left for every flag that I do, but have a red line on there. Of course, I am going to do the thin blue line first and then have the red line come in there next on every frame. One's very similar to this one, and wait, I think I need to do some work around here. I don't know about the cloths yet. I'm going to have my own cloth. By the way, how do you like my new cleaning cloths? No more one color with the bottom right hand corner with my information on there. It's got every brand that I offer. The BMW's in the top right hand corner with my logos, the different brands, Zeiss, Essilor, Shamir, all my social media stuff, the mirrored lenses, the sunglass lenses, all of that comes with my new cloth. That's been a long time coming. So let's dry everything off. We're going to see if it fits first time around. I'm going to tuck the lens in at the outside corner, push down at the nose. It does not go in there good. That means I get to stall. Take it down 1/10 of a millimeter. I do what's known as a cold insert. I don't want to heat the frame up to make the plastic more pliable so the lens slips in there easily. It causes undue stress pushed in every direction on your frame and then causing it to roll outwards. I do what's known as a cold insert so it snaps in there easily. The people who rush and put it in there too large shorten the life of the frame and give you an ugly cosmetic look. But speaking of stalling and delaying, this is what I'm most proud of. This is the first of my frame designs. This is the first video that you see that. This is Christian eyewear. In fact, everyone out there, leave a comment for Jigsaw in the comment section below. Today is April 21st. My challenge to Jigsaw, my website designers, have these up there on May 1st, and that anyone who purchased one of these frames in the dogwood, because Jesus allegedly was crucified on a dogwood branches or trees, so that's what this one is called. It has a matte finish. These are the samples that were sent to me. This has a scratched finish. I love the inside color of the wood. And my philosophy is, if you're going to walk up to the bell, ring it. I wanted a wood grain. And although that does look pretty good, I want the boldness of the wood pattern, just like you have on the frame front and on the inside, to show. Now you're going to have it has a cross, a metal cross embedded into the frame, just like I'm going to do with these. It's not going to be just painted on the outside. It will be embedded into the frame, held on with a screw that has silicone attached to it so it won't back out. But you'll have the metal insert, which is nice. They have lasered a shape into the frame. The metal goes in there and it's such a smooth finish that it's not going to come off. But you can have a choice of silver or gold. The frame comes in dogwood, black, and majestic purple. Something for the ladies or something who just didn't want a dark color. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of guys who like purple. But one of them is a certain fraternity. They'll buy anything in purple. But nonetheless, I did call this one Majestic Purple, written on the inside of the temple. Oh, the best part, the model number for these. John 316, color Majestic Purple. Now these are, the original samples were 5218. I'm going to have them redo them into a 55 eye size, because people are more likely to buy this as sunglasses as well as everyday clear glasses. I will come out with a larger 58. I'll come out with this size eventually. But for now, I'm going to have the first batch made as a 55 eye size. Whichever frame you get is going to have a silver or gold metal cross embedded into it, and then it's going to have a laser engraving with the corresponding color. A silver cross gets silver paint. A gold cross will have the gold paint on there. And you'll have choices to choose from. I can do them in prescription. The one thing I popped the lenses out of this one because I just wanted to try it on and see. But whoever pre-orders these will sell for $150 complete with any power prescription lenses. Single vision or non-prescription, it's available in a line style bifocals and available in a progressive like I wear. But anyone who pre-orders these for $150, they'll be available in 90 days. So May, June, July, August 1st. I will be able to start shipping these. These come with tinted sunglass lenses, but if you pre-order for $150, I will include polarized lenses for anyone who pre-orders. I will automatically upgrade you. Anyone who orders these in the 55 eye size, the only size available just yet. I'll have more sizes the next month or two after these come out. But whoever pre-orders these with prescription tinted lenses, I will upgrade to you to polarized at no extra charge. Again, you can order these with clear lenses as well, prescription. In fact, well, let me get back to work. And my wife, who's a data analyst, who tells me she's not creative, said, well, if you can put a cross on the side of a frame, can you put a pink ribbon? Because so many members of her family have been devastated by breast cancer. So I'm coming out with a line of glasses for that. That website there, that snaps in there easily. Let's go ahead and start cutting the left lens. Flip that over to L. Hit the start button. The door closes, the clamp shuts. It's going to trace the shape of the left lens this time, making sure it's large enough to fit into the frame. And you can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the left lens this time. But so there'll be a pink ribbon. It won't come in the wood. It's going to come in a black, a purple, and a medium tortoise, not a dark tortoise. But it's going to have a pink ribbon here and a pink ribbon on the temple tip, and it will even come with a magnetic clip-on that just snaps right on. Those will be coming within about 2.5 months. Those will be called Pray for the Cure. The ones with the breast cancer support, and I'm going to do more. If you can put a pink ribbon on the side of a frame, you can paint it gray for brain cancers. You can paint it gold for pediatric cancer. I'm going to come out with a line of children's glasses, smaller sizes with the gold ribbon. that I will donate to children going through cancer treatment, because they could start off 2020 when they're starting chemo or radiation. It affects eyesight. I don't want any child to have to, any parent to suffer more than they need to. They're worried about their kids struggling. I'm going to donate a portion of all the sales of these will go to providing children going through cancer treatment free of charge. So it's one less thing for parents to worry about while their kids are getting treatment. Now, I can never cure cancer. I could never be as brave as Alex and the guys in his department and all of every person, every fire station in America running into a burning building to save people. I can't do that, but I can still do my part, and that's to help people who are struggling, going through cancer or any other things in their life. You'll start to see a lot more frames. I realize that I'm just a cover band. For years I've been putting lenses in other people's songs, and I said, you know what, I want to write my own songs, and you'll start to see that coming up. So everyone leave a message for Jigsaw. Tell him, have this website up and running by May 1st. So you can start to do your pre-ordering. Share this video with anyone who you know who may be interested in frames like these, or with the pink cancer ribbon ones. They will be coming. So we're going to come back down here, spin the axis wheel to 30. This is what's known as final inspection. I'm just making sure the lenses are cut perfectly. Read the power. By the way, all lenses, no matter what frame it is, the BMWs or the Christian eyewear, they're all handcrafted here in the United States by a licensed optician with over 20 years experience. I've literally cut tens of thousands of pairs of glasses in my lifetime. This is final inspection. You're at -1 1/4. -1 1/4, -50. You have a second curve on your eye this way, 1 1/4 this way, another 50 this way, and it's how we line those two curves up to make everything nice and crisp. Check that second curve. We're at -175, one tick mark away from 2. You have the same power for your left eye as you do for your right. The axis for your astigmatism, which is the fine tune knob, is for 30 for the right eye, 165 for the left eye. You would think 30 and 165 are very far apart. If you think of a straight line 0 to 90 to 180, the right eye, we're going to turn that fine tune knob to about 30 degrees. Your left eye is at 165. Now, you're 30 degrees away from the 180 meridian here. You're only 25 degrees. No, wait, 165, math wrong again. 15 degrees away from the 180 line. I guess it would be 150 to be 30 degrees away, but you're at 165 here. So 30 and 15, you're only 15 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon's prescription. So, you got that going for you. All right, let's take this left lens out. Make sure that it pops in there perfectly. Cough into my sleeve. That's just sawdust, don't worry. By the way, now's a good time to mention that I wipe everything down with 91% rubbing alcohol before I ship. Been doing that for years. Corona ain't got nothing on me. Alright, so I'm going to tuck it in at the nasal area first, then start pressing in under the nose. Oh, it doesn't want to fit. So, let's take another 1/10 of a millimeter off. That means I've got to come up with something to talk about. So, for now, you'll have available the Christian eyewear in color 2, which is the dogwood. I like how the manufacturers arbitrarily picked color 1 for black. That is a shiny black. And we have the majestic purple. Now, the fraternity whose colors are purple and gold, you'll be able to buy this in purple and gold. After I recoup some of my money, my life savings that I sunk into this project, I'll come out with the thin blue line. Right after that, if the money comes in, pre-order these. I can pay for the thin red line. I've got to come up with a website domain for that. Maybe they'll be available on the Thin Blue Line eyewear.com website. But I'll have frames, this exact frame, but with that flag on the side. That's the nice thing about manufacturing. Once we have the model down, they charge me to make a mold. I have to buy so many of these things. Once I have that, then I can put a different logo on the outside and have a whole new frame, but it's just what it represents. My LLC is Passion Inspired Eyewear. That will be written on every website because I am passionate about what I do. I'm inspired to become a better person. And I mean this wholeheartedly. For the Cancer Ribbon Eyewear domain, cancerribboneyewear.com, when you go to that website, even now, the very top of the page, the banner says, and it needs to be bolder print, Jigsaw needs to be bolder print. Someone leave that in the comment section below. But I have on there that this website is dedicated to my mother who gave me life, and to my wife who has filled it with meaning. And it is so much true. Every day, my only competition is to be a better person today than I was yesterday. Which, to be honest with you, isn't very hard. If you knew me yesterday, oh my God. Oh yeah, so. Man, I would be nothing without my wife, and I mean that sincerely. She truly is my soulmate. We have been together 14 years, and we have never had one argument. Because I'm so easy to get along with. No, because I've married the same. She truly is my soulmate. So, okay, getting back to work here. -1 1/4. Check the half diopter of astigmatism correction. We're at -175 because you add 2 like signs together. Or using another term, if someone borrowed $1.25 from you, then borrowed another 50 cents, they would owe you $1.75. That's where we're at, 175 in the red. Pupillary distance of 62, optical center height of 19. Think of it as the crosshairs of a scope. I'm measuring vertically and horizontally. Let's do the horizontal measurement first. 62. I'm going to turn the card around, place the PD stick against my thumb on your right lens. When we measure on the left, we're getting 62 millimeters. Now the 19 for the optical center height, not to the bottom of the lens, but the middle of the thickest part of the plastic. We're at 19. 19, man, the kit is good. Now the last thing we need to do is make sure that everything is in standard alignment, also known as 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. Now I'm part of that. 99% of people, let me just shut up. I'm better when I follow a script. But when you get these in the mail, and of course free shipping anywhere in the US, let me just go ahead and clean these while I'm doing that. But when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And I'm part of that statistic, but also because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them, but I'm going to get them in standard alignment, also known as the 3-point stance. The 3 points, as I mentioned before, 1, 2, and 3. Press down on the counter, there is no wobble. When I take mine off, I'm part of that 80%. When I take off my BMW frames, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. I had to dig these up at home. I took these home and I couldn't find them. They fell behind the chair that I usually sit in. So I found them and now I can wear them in the video. I like this shape. This might have to be a shape this is known as the Keyhole Bridge. This is a saddle bridge, like would go over a horse. A keyhole, if you can imagine an older home that uses a skeleton key to open it, that's what it is. It fits narrow bridges too wide. It fits just about anybody, but it's just classic styling. So I think I might have to do that shape next with the cross. So flip this over, press down. There is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do. That neither temple is askew like that. Check the tension on each spring hinge. If one was tighter than a looser one, I would either tighten the looser one or loosen the tight one so they're matching. But Alex in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, thank you for all you do. But first, hey, if you guys like this video, subscribe to. Do just that. Give me the thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Click the bell icon so you can get future notifications of frame and lens combinations as they become available, as I tell you more about the different frames that I'll be coming up with. I love having these in hand. You're going to see these in more and more videos. But you can also you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Free Prescription Lenses. On Twitter as Free RX Lenses. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave that below. For Jigsaw, come on y'all, get out there and pester Jigsaw. Make sure he has it done by May 1st. Just say, come on Jigsaw, we believe in you. But if you have any questions, you can go to the Contact Me page of the website. But again, Alex, and to everyone in your fire department in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you so much for the purchase of the BMW 6027 eyewear in color 20, the gray marble with your Zeiss Blue Protect anti-glare coating. And now, hopefully, everyone else has got a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.